Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Detroit Pistons. Look at the 76ers starting group. Daniels out there with Harden. Then it's Williams. Then there's Harris. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Right side, Billups. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Here's Philadelphia. Harden scanning the floor. Shoots it up. Detroit with the rebound. Prince in the post. Guarded by Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Pistons shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for 2, Prince.
And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. Now here's Harden. Pass to Daniels. He feeds it to Embiid. Over Wallace. And no good. Trying to use the glass. We play just over a minute here in the first. Hamilton outside. It's Prince on the wing. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Wallace with a screen for Billups. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. With the fadeaway. Nice defense from Wallace. Now Billups. Hamilton outside. Harris against Wallace. Back to Hamilton. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
It's his first trip to the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Free throw drops for Harden. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Billups with the ball. Hamilton outside. It's Prince on the wing. Clock at 6. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Fires top of the key. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden finds Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. It's a tie ball game.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Harden against Billups. Hamilton outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Strong, aggressive take that time from Harden.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. For the Pistons, Alex Len comes in for Ben Wallace. And it's Martin in for Wallace. Outside, Billups. Hamilton outside. Down low. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Look, you've got to foul him hard if you're going to keep Martin from scoring. He's too strong if you don't.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Now here is Hamilton after the miss from Joel Embiid. Hamilton the pass to Billups. Martin with the screen for Billups. Kicks it out to Prince. Shot clock at 6. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harris dishes to Harden. Over Hamilton. Good on the 13-footer. Harden's got 6 points.
So many of Harden's shots are either from 3 or at the rim. But he can do this too.
Pass to Billups. Martin with the screen on Harden. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Harden with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Pass to Embiid. Harden outside. And there's the pass to Daniels. Embiid against Prince. Embiid, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hamilton outside. Here's Billups. Good D by Embiid.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And here's Daniels. Harden outside. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. And a miss there on the triple. The Pistons trailing. Hamilton the pass to Billups. Hamilton against Harden. It's Martin on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Harden. He has 6. Now, here's Embiid. Pass to Daniels. And here is Williams. Launches it. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. The dish to Billups. Now Hamilton. Still yet to score. Martin score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Good to see Martin taking the aggressive path inside. He knows how effective he can be when he does that.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harry Nance has checked in for Williams. Washington comes in for Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Daniels. Washington kicks to Nance. And here's Harden for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Hamilton outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Hamilton has no off switch. His unlimited energy plays a big hand in him drawing fouls.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
Hamilton hits both of them. The 76ers trail. Harden with it. He's got 9. There's the drive. No good that time. Solid defense right there from Billups. Hamilton outside. Len with a screen on Maxey. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Billups has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Wallace is checked in for Len. Crowder comes in for Prince. And Miller's subbed in for Hamilton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Russell's checked in. Billups with the bucket.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Billups has gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Pass to Russell. Passes to Washington. And that one drops. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Wallace, the pass to Martin. Maxey against Billups. 5 on the clock. Miller, that's for 2. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Detroit making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
76ers ball.
Maxey looking it over. And it's sent back by Wallace. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Russell kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Off target from three-point range. And so Miller will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. Wallace the pass to Crowder. Back to Wallace. Over Russell. That's good for Wallace on the assist from Crowder. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Maxey against Van Vliet. The 10-footer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
And the Pistons making a change here. Wallace is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Noel's checked in for Embiid. The Pistons trailing. Outside Crowder. Here's Wallace. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5 now.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
2
Maxey against Van Vliet. From 11 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Van Vliet kicks to Wallace. 6 to shoot. There's Miller with the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
1:09 left to play in the first. And the pass to Van Vliet. Wallace with the screen on Maxey. Here's Van Vliet, and it's Noel with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Maxey. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really like the recognition by Noel, feeling the contact coming and then going right into his shot immediately.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, it's obvious that Noel has some nice leadership traits. He's energetic, he's positive. His teammates really gravitate to him and feed off his intensity.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Beauchamp's checked in. And he's good on the second. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Wallace with the screen for Wallace. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Seconds left to play here in the first. Man, I like the heart that Noel shows on defense. And defense is all attitude and want to. He's a lockdown defender who does his very best to make shooters uncomfortable.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Russell passes to Beauchamp, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Wallace. Over Nance. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Van Vliet. That's 7 points for Wallace.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Tobias Harris. Noel is out there with Nance. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Russell in at the 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Russell from long range. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wallace with the screen on Maxey. Here's Van Vliet. Again, the Pistons score.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Russell sets a screen for Maxey. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Wallace. Rebound by the 76ers.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Van Vliet against Maxey. Van Vliet kicks to McDermott. Back to Van Vliet.
I see him.
Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. And it's Noel with the rebound. 76ers trailing. Left side Harris. Outside Russell. Nance sets a screen for Russell. Kicks it out to Maxey. Nance a screen. Lets it go. Maxey no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wallace with a screen on Maxey. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A. McDermott finds Reddish. They swipe it. Maxey passes to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. So for the Pistons, Martin's checked in for Wallace. Crowder comes in for Reddish. And Hamilton subbed in for McDermott. Philadelphia also making some changes. Baisley's checked in for Nance. Daniels comes in for Russell. And it's James Harden in for Maxey. Van Vliet wide open. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Harden kicks to Harris. Easily sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The game now all time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Crowder is screen on Harden. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Passes it to Harden. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Outside Martin. Now the pass to Van Vliet. Crowder sets a screen for Van Vliet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harden outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Martin from outside. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Harden against Crowder. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Van Vliet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
First team foul.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Pistons, Alex Len's checked in for Wallace. Prince comes in for Crowder. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Richard Hamilton. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Williams comes in for Baisley. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 6. And here's Daniels. He has yet to score. Now here's Harden. From the high post. Yep, it counts.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Outside Billups. It's stolen by Harris. He kicks to Embiid. Embiid with a screen on Prince. Harden the pass to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Hamilton's checked in for Detroit.
What's up?
And Embiid, no good on that one.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 4. Harden kicks to Daniels. They get a hand on it. Back to Harden. Wide open look. Prince grabs the miss. Detroit with the ball. Dishes to Billups. Martin with the screen for Billups. Billups against Harden. Kicks it to Williams. Pass to Daniels. Embiid against Len. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And I like that they're not settling, hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Philadelphia. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Dyson Daniels. Detroit with the ball. Hamilton outside. Martin with a screen on Russell. Hamilton the pass to Martin. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And I tell you what, once he gets in a groove, it's just tough to slow Martin down.
Phillips against Harden. He dishes it to Williams. Now Washington. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Outside Phillips. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Back to Phillips. Martin with a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Martin kicks to Prince. Phillips from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Hamilton outside. Lets a floater go, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington passes to Harden. Pass to Williams. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Phillips with the ball. 6 points for him. Hamilton outside. From the wing. Count that one.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Phillips against Harden. Over Phillips. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Wallace comes in for Kenyon Martin. Left side, Phillips. Passes it to Hamilton. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Harden. He's got 13. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Wednesday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And he knocks down the first one. Miller's checked in for Richard Hamilton. Harden hits them both. The Pistons leading. Outside Phillips. Here's the pass to Wallace. Over Williams. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Phillips. And that's now 9 points for Wallace.
And dependable at running the offense, Phillips just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Timeout called the 76ers. .130 left in the first half of the game. Harden against Phillips. Here's the three. And James Harden good for three. Harden's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Phillips against Harden. Pass to Wallace. Out to Wallace. Williams with the defensive effort. Here's Philadelphia. Here's Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, it's a nice sight to see Washington attacking inside, just making the defense foul.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Chauncey Billups. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's VanVleet. 10 points for him. Wallace outside. They set the screen. Here's Achua. Williams with the block. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Poke loose. Achua finds VanVleet. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Harden outside. The feed now to Embiid. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA replay center.
The previous play is under review.
I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt.